Cutting back on household bills while saving energy. The elusive grail for policymakers seeking to make Europe a greener, more efficient economy by 2020. Earlier this week, the European Commission acknowledged that smart energy meters have a huge role to play in meeting these goals. Speaking at EU Sustainable Energy Week in Brussels, the European Commissioner for Energy said rolling out the technology could cut energy consumption by as much as 10%.
Being able to follow their actual electricity consumption in real time through smart meters gives consumers strong incentives to save energy and money.
The Commission believes that households could shave as much as €60 a year from their energy bills if smart metering is introduced and used correctly. It wants the technology installed in 80% of European houses by 2020. But industry leaders meeting at this ESMIG conference in Brussels said member states must act now if this vision is to become reality.
Brussels has set the targets, Brussels has set what can be achieved, and probably sufficient legislation to really drive member state governments to really do this.
At the heart of smart metering is the idea that consumers can reduce their electricity bills by actively controlling the amount of energy they use throughout the day. And ESMIG is looking into ways to help.
We're currently carrying out a study to try and look at how best to design products to get best consumer engagement to deliver the energy savings that the Commission has mentioned.
Smart meters record data about the energy habits of households, which has led to concerns about its vulnerability and misuse. But ESMIG stresses that security is an integral part of smart meter design and urges the industry not to cut costs.
We have recognized the issues around privacy and security, and it's part of the architecture, and we're always saying now it's designed for privacy and security.
There's an assumption that we're going to be able to use the information from our smart meters to change our behaviour, to reduce our energy use, but in practice that might not happen. Information alone isn't going to be enough.
But the missing link in all of this is, of course, the smart consumer. And while the prospect of lower bills and saving energy may seem attractive, supporters say that the industry must act now, not just to educate consumers, but to get them actively using smart metering once it arrives.